Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. We're back, the place where you can find Monday to Friday, midday, live, the latest football transfer news for everybody. And we're going to start off with, well, there's lots to discuss as there always is on a Monday morning, but we're going to start off with Marouane Fellaini has said that he will decide his future very, very soon. Manchester United contract rebel. Manchester United fans want rid of him. I don't think I've ever known a player be create such a transfer terror. Really, I mean, he's linked to Arsenal. He might stay at Manchester United, and it feels like nobody wants him. Arsenal fans are like, no. United fans are like, no. Where will he go? He's basically said that he's obviously on Belgian World Cup duty at the moment, and he's basically come out and said that he will decide his future very, very soon. Of course, there is a contract on the table from Jose Mourinho. Idiotic that may be to some United fans, but he's been quite open about that. Fellaini, it appears, has been looking around Europe as other options. However, his contract with Manchester United does expire on the 30th of June, which is 5 days away, so this Saturday. And will he stay or will he go? My theory, probably, and I might be totally wrong like that. I mean, Tawanda says if he stays at Manchester United, forget the league for the next 5 years. And he'll be given the number 7 shirt, says Fionn Curtin. Fellaini out, says Pankaj. And Jamie O'Hara says he'd be in real danger of getting booed at Manchester United. My only theory on this is, and I've always wanted Fellaini to leave United, I never wanted him to sign, just because of the style of footballer he is. So maybe I'm being a bit half empty on this, and reverse psychology in my mind is I think he probably will stay at United because he hasn't signed a contract for anybody else as far as we're aware, but he's playing competitive football games where he could injure himself. So surely that, in my mind, sort of says he's signed for United already. He's protected himself already, unless he's signed for somebody else. But I don't know. It's a weird one. Where he could go, he's got offers in Turkey, China, Italy, potentially France, certainly Manchester United, potentially Arsenal. So lots of things on the offer. I'm sure he's going to go. It's his last big contract, to be fair to him. Where will he go? We'll have to wait and see. Fellaini is a clown. He can't pass the ball, says Salim Hussein. Well, and he's got to go, Mark, says Thomas Stack. We'll wait and see what happens with Fellaini. But what else is going on in the world of football? Radji Nainggolan has signed for Inter Milan for a £22 million Euro fee, which effectively is just a little bit over £15 million. I think a couple of youth players have gone the other way to Inter Milan. But look, I mean, this last summer, United fans wanted Nainggolan, Chelsea fans wanted Nainggolan. Just because Martinez is a bit of a clown and hasn't picked him for the World Cup, he's still one of the best midfielders in Europe. He's only 29. I'm surprised there's no Premier League club interested in him. I'm really surprised. Now, last summer, Nainggolan was like, why would I leave Rome? I love Rome. He's left Rome for Milan. So he's left Roma for Inter Milan, a rival. So I don't know. It surprises me. Maybe he just loves Italian football. Who knows? But I think that's... There are clubs looking for midfielders, and I think he would have been a decent option for a lot of people. Sticking with Chelsea, though, they are expected to announce Sarri, Napoli manager, ex-Napoli manager, as their manager very, very, very soon. And that should kickstart a lot of things in the transfer window, because Chelsea don't know who their manager is at the moment. You've got people like Willian, Eden Hazard, who Marca are reporting was offered to Real Madrid around the time of the Champions League final. Courtois in goal. Morata probably wants to move as well. So the new manager needs to come into place very soon and sort out what he can keep, what needs to go, what he wants to bring in. There's a lot of things will happen once Chelsea sort their manager out. And will Abramovich chuck money at the problem again, or is he becoming a little bit tired of the Chelsea project? Interesting, very, very interesting. Sticking with London, West Ham, this is being reported by The Sun, so take it with a pinch of salt. West Ham are not interested in giving Jack Wilshere anything longer than a year contract. West Ham are making some interesting moves in the transfer market. I think West Ham have been tainted since the move to the Olympic Stadium and appointing people like David Moyes. But Pellegrini's a good manager. He's made a good couple of signings. They are looking at Jack Wilshere. They're also interested in a £50 million deal with Lazio for Felipe Anderson and Romelu Lukaku's brother, Jordan Lukaku, who's a very good... I'm surprised he's not part of the Belgian setup, actually, because Carrasco as a left wing-back is crap. And I think Jordan Lukaku would have been a really decent option. He's a good player. Don't think like he plays like Lukaku at United. Very different sort of player. He actually... really does provide good width, and it'd be I think he'd suit the Premier League really well. So that would be two very good signings for West Ham if they can pull those off. Everton's manager Marco Silva is apparently going to get rid of a few players, looking to get rid of Balassi, who they spent quite a lot of money on, Schneiderlin, Ashley Williams and Wayne Rooney. And Riyad Mahrez move to Manchester City is apparently being held up by him wanting to sort out a severance package with them. Paul Pogba has admitted he had small issues with Manchester United manager last season. That's been reported by ESPN over the weekend. And when you say small issues, they're really small issues. Like, oh, I wasn't happy that was dropped, this, that and the other. I mean, you'd expect that sort of thing, really, wouldn't you? Arsenal boss Unai Emery has made a personal call to Sevilla's Argentina midfielder Ever Banega in an attempt to convince the 29-year-old to join the club. Banega would be a good signing for Arsenal, I've got to say. He would be a good signing. They've not wrapped up the deal for Pereira yet from Uruguay. I think he's currently playing at Sampdoria. Obviously, they've brought in Lichtsteiner. They've got a goalkeeper now in Bernd Leno. They've been linked to centre-backs like Socrates, which seems to be running a long time. But I think we're going to see a lot more activity in relation to transfer news over the next couple of weeks, because teams need to start, especially English teams, need to start using this transfer window. It closes on August the 11th. You've literally got 6-7 weeks now, and then it starts to run out a little bit. So, yeah, definitely expect something to happen there. And this from the weekend is still running on, that Juventus seem to be in for everybody. Juventus are leading the race to sign Diego Godin from Atletico Madrid. He's in the final year of his contract and could be signed for as little as £18 million due to a clause in his contract. This has been reported by AS in Spain. And yeah, I mean, Godin would be perfect for Serie A, wouldn't he? Absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'd be interested to see if Juventus do that deal. Also being interested, linked to Milinkovic-Savic. A lot of people feel Milinkovic-Savic will leave Lazio for Juventus. Also, if Anthony Martial leaves Manchester United, Juventus is meant to be the perfect place for him. So, I mean, where are Juventus going to get all this money? They're going to have to offload somebody. Higuain may go to Chelsea. Pjanic may go to Barcelona. That will create probably 100 million, maybe a little bit more. But it's a lot of money for Juventus to want to lose. And also, just back to Lazio, would they let Lukaku, Anderson and Milinkovic-Savic go? It seems to be a lot going on in Atletico Madrid at the moment. Sorry for everybody if you didn't get your notification. Got no idea what's going on with YouTube at the moment. Really don't know. We will be live later on today. We've got the Russia-Uruguay game at 3 o'clock. And we've got Portugal versus Iran at 7 o'clock. So we're still doing the World Cup watch-alongs. Very sad to see the 1 o'clock watch-alongs disappear in the World Cup. It is sad, but really enjoying the World Cup. So keep getting involved with those. We've had some great watch-alongs, and I'm sure it's going to continue. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I've just seen we're 16 subscribers short of 39,000 subscribers, which is quite a nice figure. So if you're new, please do subscribe, and if you're not new, please do share the video. Let's see if we can get up to 39,000. Fellaini shouldn't do a Griezmann, to be honest, says Pankaj. I hope he doesn't. We don't want no videos. And I'd take that if he stays and he's still first choice, as Hemrick. Joydeep says you look tired. I've been a little bit ill, Joydeep, but I'm fine. We'll carry on. Bob says he's going to get a Fellaini shirt. Nobody wants Hazard. It's his dad offering him about, says Hala Madrid. I think the Eden Hazard situation is very interesting because Real Madrid, I think, are looking at different players. Where does Hazard go? You're either going Barcelona or Real Madrid because you can't go anywhere in England. PSG would be a massive step down for someone like Hazard, but I do get the feeling he wants to go. He's Mr. himself, isn't he? Where can he go? Maybe Madrid will go for him, but I don't know. I'm hoping Fellaini signs for someone else, but is waiting for the right moment to announce it, says Christopher White. And Kenneth says, please share everybody. Okay, so we're back at 3 o'clock with Uruguay versus Russia. I'm doing Portugal-Iran tonight at 7 o'clock, so make sure you join for me for that. Remember, every day now we're back doing the midday transfer update show, all the latest football transfer news, all the latest news throughout the summer. So make sure you get involved. Please do drop a like on the video, get commenting below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll speak to you very soon. Thanks for watching.